my name is Rodrigo Almeida. I'm a professor of emerging disease ecology in the Department of Environmental Science, Policy and Management. I grew up in Brazil. I came to the US for my PhD. And after my PhD, I got a job as a professor at Hawaii. So I lived for a couple of years in Hawaii, and then I was hired by UC Berkeley, and I've been a professor on campus for about 15 years now. I study the ecology and evolution and biology of emerging diseases, but I focus on plants. In particular, I focus on insect-transmitted plant pathogens. So that's really my expertise. And we're interested in sort of understanding these diseases, how they emerge, how they spread. And the idea is that by doing that, we can better control and manage epidemics, but also diseases in general. So plants have lots of pathogens, and those are very important economically, but they're also very important because people spray a lot of pesticides to control them. So one of the goals is to try to reduce the impact of these diseases, which it's a multi-layered type of impact. So it's very much like malaria or West Nile for human pathogens. And the context very often is a little bit like COVID. It shows up out of sort of nowhere in some ways, and then we have to deal with it. I used to teach microbial ecology. So that's microbes in the environment and their roles and who they are, what they're doing. I have just stopped teaching that because I became a chair, so I have more administrative kind of roles now. I still contribute to it, but I'm not teaching it as much anymore. My main course today is Insects and Human Society, which is sort of a biology course for non-science majors. And that's really cool because we get to talk about insects, which are awesome and out there. But I also try to convey sort of not only their importance to the environment and everything else, but also general aspects of biology and how understanding and respecting biology is important for society in general. So we talk about pollination and chocolate and coffee. We also talk about eating insects and insects in art, and also about insect control and diseases and things like that. In addition to talking about teaching students the basics of what an insect looks like. So if you look at a spider and you think it's an insect, hopefully after the course you know that's a spider. A spider is a spider, and it's not an insect. So from a selfish perspective, I like that academically we have a lot of freedom and we get to pursue lots of different questions the way we think we should pursue them. The other thing I really like about Berkeley is our mission on campus. It's a public university. I'm committed to the mission and educating the population of California, aspects related to access, trying to promote various groups that are not well represented, not only on campus, but different aspects of society. Being at Berkeley has lots of different types of challenges. I'm not going to pretend they are not there. They are, but yet it's a great place. It provides lots of opportunities. And for those, particularly those in the natural sciences, if you're interested in natural sciences, try to engage with labs, go ask professors for internships and opportunities, because that's really how you're going to learn what you actually really like to do.